The most effective pitch videos will answer the following 4 questions in the most creative way possible. Why me? Why this? Why now? And why you, the audience?
So in answering those questions, you have to show us your filmmaking abilities. So your tiny movie that is supposed to sell us on your larger movie has to really effectively show your filmmaking skills. We're not going to assume that your big movie is going to be any better or any different than your tiny movie.
Erica, I don't know what happens to these filmmakers. When it comes time to make a pitch video, all of the things that they've been taught about show, not tell, fly out the door, and it's a bunch of them sitting in a chair talking at me about what this film might theoretically be like. But I've never met them before, so I have no idea if I can trust what they're telling me in the first place.
And you know, the only people who watch all the way to the end of that movie are people who are related to you by blood, and maybe not even then.
That's so true. So the first 15 seconds of your video are for the audience for your movie, not your grandma. Your grandma will be utterly delighted to see your cute face on the camera, but unless she's like a bazillionaire and is gonna fund your whole project, it's probably not an effective pitch video. You want that pitch video to talk directly to the audience of your film. So in that first 15 seconds, if you are making a comedy, it should be
funny.
And if you're making a thriller, it should
be scary.
The first 15 seconds have to grip me. And then if you want to pop on screen after you've horrified me or made me laugh and say, "Hi, I'm Emily. I made you feel that thing, and I'm going to do that for 90 whole minutes." Now you have my attention and my trust.
And I want to know who you are as the filmmaker. So if you show me something that's exciting, then I want to know who's the person behind this, rather than waiting to get through you talking to figure out if you're any good at what you do.
The other thing about pitch videos that we know just from the data is people will watch for about 90 seconds. So you have 90 seconds total to answer that why me, why this, why now, and why you. They can see exactly what their money is going to be used for, and also give them a sense of what the life after the completion and production of the film will be, and what an engagement with you for your whole career might be like.
And we get it. You're filmmakers, you don't necessarily want to be in front of the camera, but you need to be. We need to know you, we need to see you. We don't want to see you the whole time, and since the video only needs to be 90 seconds, that's not going to be a whole lot of time that you have to appear in front of the camera. The last piece of your pitch video is really returning to tone and messaging. So all of that work that you did before and all of that research really comes into play here as well. An example that we like to give is this amazing film called Rez by a filmmaker named Dominic De Leon, who was shooting a movie about the Native American community on the Leech Lake Reservation. And he embedded, when he shot the film, got to know his community, got to know a lot of the young teenage boys that are in that world. And when he made his pitch video, he put a song in. This song rises up halfway through the video and really reaches its pinnacle at the end. And it turns out that was a song that meant something to the boys that he had been working with in this film.
And when he launched his campaign, the video got viewed something like 65,000 times in the first 24 hours. And if you tracked the hundreds of comments on that YouTube video, it was getting shared virally, largely because people were having conversations about this song. What is this song? Does anybody know what that track is? I know this track. I know the guy who made this track. And the YouTube comments and the excitement of his audience were largely built around something that Dominic had already known about his audience, would give them a reason to really talk about and share his video.
And the last piece that I love about this, his campaign was successful $5 and $10 at a time from these teenage boys who were sharing it with their community all over the country, not just with this one specific reservation. And every $1,000 or $2,000 that he raised, he got to hold another screening.
He ended up raising 200% of what he had initially set out and got to add an additional 8 reservation community screenings as a result. So all of these things tie together, not just for the message testing and crowd building, not just for the effective pitch video, but for effective distribution of the film.